Boy, oh boy, am I excited for today. Hello everybody, welcome along to the final ever episode of the RNG My Team Career Mode. That's not what I'm excited though. I'm excited because it's a sprint race, it's the Brazilian Grand Prix, great circuit, and the Constructors' Championship will be decided today. We could win our first championship as the RNG racing team, and this is the last ever episode of this series. Keep your eyes peeled, we've got a new series announcement coming very, very soon. But for now, guys, let's get into the Brazilian Grand Prix. Right, here we go. Clicking on the My Team RNG Career Mode for the last time. 60 races, exactly 60 episodes this has been. What do we want to do? Well, let's just, first of all, let's have a look at the championship standings. So, of course, Alex Albon managed to win the championship last time. Mathematically, anyway, it was always looking very likely for a number of races. He's had two consistent this season. But it's the Constructors we're looking at. We're 20 points in the lead of the Constructors over Ferrari. That's a reasonably healthy lead going into the final round. The only way we'll lose the championship from here, really, is if Ferrari get a 1-2 and we don't get big points. I think if we win the race, it's GG's. If we get a double podium, it's GG's. If Ferrari aren't on the podium, it's GG's. There's a lot of situations where this is GG's now, the Constructors' Championship. We should be good. That's the current graph then. As you see, we've managed to pull clear once again of the top guys with the engine upgrades we've had over the last couple of races, which is very, very good. I wouldn't have thought people would have many upgrades for this last race either. Right. Is the RNG wheel going to be nice to us for AI level for once? Every time. It chooses the highest value every single time. That is quite high. But the RNG wheel has spoken. We should be okay-ish. We should be able to at least be, you know, best of the rest with that. Last race series should be 110. No, because we wouldn't be able to score points on 110. Season 3 AI are an absolute joke. We genuinely wouldn't be able to score points. Oh, good. That's not a good start, is it, to the final race? Right, I did want to tweak this anyway. I think we go down 2 clicks on the front wing. I'm hoping we'll just balance it out a little bit more. For a random wheel, it's very predictable. It is, yeah. It just always picks the hardest one. Nice bank here if we can. Our banker a couple of races ago was enough for pole. Doesn't know what happened today because I don't feel fully confident with this track just yet. We're Caroline's way out the pits. Hope he doesn't get in our way. Yeah, that felt better through there. Bit more rear grip, bit more confident on the throttle. Yeah, much better through there. Much better. Feels much more planted through there. You see much less hesitation on the mid part of the throttle there. Still a little bit wobbly through there. That's partly temperatures. We're just getting a bit hot as we go through that turn. That's solid. Really solid lap. I'm happy with that. Could do another lap if we wanted to. Got enough fuel for it. And the RS. Whoa. Slowed down a bit too much on the apex. Just have to stand on the throttle of the exit and hope it sticked. Nice. Good improvement this. We'll definitely complete this lap if we can. Not a perfect final turn, but 2.5 tenths. Good banker run. A couple of laps there. I once done a 5.4. Oh my god. We've done a 6.1 with a decent lap. AI is too high. And we're 7 tenths off pole with the best car in the grid. So I did think 1 or 2 was going to be a touch high. I didn't think it'd be that high. But it is pretty damn high. So there we go. Oh dear. We're 11th. That lap, to be honest, that lap should put us at the top. Not necessarily a pole position lap, but it should put us maybe provisionally pole or somewhere around there. Certainly top 3. There's 2.5 tenths gap there. Almost 3 tenths. It should certainly be top 3. So yeah, I'd say 4 tenths. This P11 is not going to be good. At least it's a sprint race, so we can make up for it a bit. But 4 tenths. The exact same setup. The setup feels good. We want to find a couple of tenths at least in this one, I'd say. Let's do it. Can do that better for sure. I was using all the curbs wrong. Rear's overheating. Rear's overheating. Do I tweak the rear tyre pressures down a touch so I can push a bit harder through there? Possibly. We'll go for a second lap though for now. The problem was there, I was always down. I thought I nailed it into turn 1 and I was down and I was surprised. I was like, okay, we have to launch over the curb then to be up, and then that resulted in a penalty. Let's tweak down the rear tyre pressures just a touch, just to get the temperatures under control through that turn in particular. I'm going to tweak that down 2 more clicks. It will cause a bit more understeer, but it will make it even more stable on the rear. Right, come on guys, we need a big lap here. Try and maybe rescue like P5. They did the same thing as last time. Our teammates stayed in the pits along with the McLarens. We're not going for another run. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right, come on. Want to find 4 tenths if we can. Let's do it. Final runs. Oh. Cost a bit of time with the exit there, a little bit wide on the limit of track limits as well. Nice, come on, keep going, keep going. Nice. Oh, big old lock-up. Try to square it off. Not good, we'll get another run at it, but we've lost a tenth through there. Okay, well there's 2 tenths. We need another 2 if we can. We know there's a tenth in that one turn. We need a big lap here. Better exit. Happens to go on pole. Only P10, still we meet my teammate who's not even done another run. Woo! On the limit. Wasn't quick though, because I had to be a bit hesitant on the throttle because I was so wide. Very little brakes into there. Nice. Nice. Come on. Let's not mess it up. Very nice. Very, very nice. Good lap, that one. Good lap, that one. Another 3 tenths. That's a half a second gain from the previous run. Where's that going to put us? 5.6. It's P5. It's P5. With AI being what they were, that was a big lap. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Only 2 tenths off pole in the end. Not where we should be with the best car in the grid. But all things considered, I'm buzzing with that. Ferrari in 3rd and 4th as well. If we're down in 11th and 12th, Ferrari could steal the constructors off us. That was 102. It's either 101 or 100. Should we let the RNG wheel decide? I tell you what we're going to do is we're going to try and trick the RNG wheel today, guys. Normally we list it like that, in that order, right? You'll get rid of 102. It'll still be between 100 and 101. But what we're going to do is we're going to swap them round. Let's see if we can trick the RNG wheel into giving us the slightly lower AI. No, it just hates us. That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Before that, about 5 times in a row, it chose the hardest AI possible difficulty that we'd given it. And the one time we tried to trick it, no, it gives us the first option, not the second option. Right, anyway. So, sprint race, feature race. 12 laps of the sprint race, 36 laps of the feature race. We've only gone down 1 click of AI. I'm hoping that'll be okay. I think we go softs. Oh, I suppose we should RNG it, shouldn't we? I forgot we have to RNG the start tyre. Very good. Very, very good. I'm assuming it'll give us mediums now. We decided soft. Soft or medium? Not going to put it hard because that's a completely wrong choice. Soft or medium? I would love to be softs. Very, very good. I can't wait for this series to be over, man. It's just constant pain of horrendous RNG wheel luck. Come on then, guys, on the medium tyres. Looks like everyone else is at least as well, but that could have been a good advantage for us to have over the AI. I really enjoy watching Alex's face when he's in pain because of this game. He plays to win. I was worried about jabbing the throttle too much and going over, but that's our worst grid stop for quite a while. It's because it's an uphill grid. It stopped quite quickly. Anyway, guys, medium tyres, same as everybody else. P5 on the grid, not too shabby. We want to move forward from here. Ideally in front of both Ferraris. Our teammates not looking good to score big points this weekend. So we need to beat the Ferraris to make sure we're this Constructors' Championship. 20 points in the lead of them right now. Seem to improve my starts, haven't I? Since earlier in the season. Trying to follow Norris on the outside. Oh, I was trying to see up the inside of Leclerc there. He cut me off smartly. Couldn't do anything about that. Still got Russell alongside me here. Good exit there. Is that enough? I think it's going to be just enough. Ooh, we might be quick in the straight, maybe. Not at the end of the straight, we're not. Okay, maintain our position off the start once again. That's better than we have been doing recently, so we definitely seem to have sorted out the starts. Albon's already won his Drivers' Championship. That doesn't matter. It's all about RNG racing versus the Ferraris. That's what it's entirely about. Right. Agreed, engineer. Agreed. We need to move forward from there. I'm going to run out of the DRS a little bit, I think. Come on. Ooh, yellow flag behind. Don't know what happened there. Seems to have cleared itself. Whoa, hello. Big old drift into there. Hoped it would sort itself out. It didn't. I had to correct it. Okay, I think we need to just dig deep and push hard, I think. We need to find some time somewhere. Now, if they start battling ahead, maybe we can do something. But right now, they're just going to be getting to the DRS train. I think Max has fallen out of DRS range, though. AI definitely is still a little bit too high. We've got the best car. We should be all over these guys. Best car, fresh engines. No reason we shouldn't be class of the field. It's okay. We'll probably lower, unless we end up somehow winning this race or something. I think it stays the R. We'll probably end up lowering it by another click. Now Leclerc's quite close to Norris here. I don't think he's quite close enough to make a move. Again, the DRS train. If he stays that close, you never know. If they start battling, that's my opportunity. Wish I had the soft tyres. I needed that advantage, but the RNG wheel said no today. Leclerc's starting to slide around a little bit. You never know. Their tyres might start to go off a touch. It's quite a short race is the problem. They're so fast in a straight, dude. We need to take off some more wing for the feature race, possibly. Been a bit of a non-event so far, isn't it? Oh, hello. Oh, Norris. He's got off. He's spun. Huge. For the constructors, that's enormous. Because that'll affect it for the feature as well. Max is out. They probably had a crash, did they? No safety car by the looks of it. Oh, there is a safety car. Safety car deployed. So he tries to rejoin, does he, and smashes into somebody? No, he waits. He's still off track, in fact. So there's a safety car because it's 2 yellow flags on track at once. Safety car, now that's interesting. If we had softs now, we'd be loving life because we'd be able to save the softs for a couple of laps and then go for it. Oh, yeah, Magnussen, the Aston Martin, in the bin. That's a full safety car as well. Ferrari at the back of the pack, though, guys. And this, of course, has bunched the pack up again, which is, to be honest, maybe not a good thing. I don't know. We'll wait and see, but we'll just give it our all on the restart, see what we can do. DRS train, things weren't looking very good. This is the spice we needed, especially with Norris being at the back now. He won't get any points in this race. He'll probably start the next race like 15th or something at best. If we just sit behind Leclerc in both races, we'll win the championship. That's how big that is. Whereas before, if they both finished ahead of me in both races, we were going to lose the championship, I'm pretty sure. Here we go, right. Come on, we can do it, making up a position on this restart. We were struggling like mad to get people previously. Not perfect restart, but not bad. We're pretty close here. We've got a run on Leclerc, actually. Let's go. Let's go. Look at this run we had on him. Didn't want to outbrake myself, so just get the move done. Squeeze him out. Guarantee the move. Didn't want to outbrake myself. Hit Verstappen, get wing damage. Russell comes through as well. Huge. Huge for the constructors. All right, let's just get our head down now. You never know. Might be able to get more positions yet. You never know what's going to happen, so we certainly don't want to drop out of DRS range. We won't get, I think we'll only get 1 or 2 laps of DRS, a little bit wide there. Unfortunately, Verstappen's able to stick with R1 this time. I was kind of hoping that he'd fall out of DRS range again, which he still might do. I would quite like Russell to come with me as well, because I don't really want Leclerc getting back past him. Less points to a Ferrari and a worse starting position as well for the feature. Cautious through there. Oh, not through there. What we're doing. Scruffy lap. You have to burn DRS down the whole straight just to match their speed. It's nuts. Okay, we do get DRS, but so does Verstappen. Russell probably will fall out of DRS range in his middle sector. We'll see if that allows Leclerc pass, but I'm not going to mess with it. Not quite. He's about 8 tenths back. Dan Ticktum's out now in the Williams. Final lap of the race, guys. I don't think there's a lot we can do. AI is still a little bit too high. Dirty Air still too strong. AI is still too quick in a straight. Lots of excuses. Haven't got the pace right now. And Russell is holding off Leclerc for now. We're going to get fast lap as well. It's fine as long as it's not Ferrari. All that matters is me versus Ferrari. No DRS for me on the final lap. Doesn't matter. Does not matter, guys. We're going to bring home P3 in the sprint. P5 to P3. You know what? We'll take that. We'll take that. Another Albon win. He's been unreal this season. Verstappen steals a fast lap as well. We'll take that. We'll take that. Not too bad. Typical Ferrari race, that one. One causes the safety car. The other one loses a position because of the safety car. I am going to lower the AI difficulty level by 1 more click, guys, just because that was a bit uneventful. With the fastest car in the sport, we should be able to, you know, make an indent. Where I was having to push so hard just to just about match their pace. Wasn't quite right. We're only going to go 1 click lower, down to 100 AI. Final race then, guys. Final race of the RNG racing career. DNF incoming with the Ferrari 1-2. Imagine that. Imagine that. That would be true. That would be a true RNG ending, wouldn't it? To an RNG racing career. Because I said, we won't worry too much about the permutations. We'll just try and have a good race we possibly can. Right. As always, we need to get the AI. It's not AI. We need to get the RNG wheel for the final time. This will be the last time we ever use the RNG racing wheel, actually. RNG racing wheel, the RNG wheel. But here we go. One final spin of the RNG wheel in the RNG career. Is it going to be my choice? No, it's going to be softs. I think I'd rather that than hards. I'm not going to complain. And there we go. We'll let it play out its full flourish for the final time. And get in the bin. Well, it thinks it's quicker to go longer, so it's a bit of a no-brainer for me to run a bit longer. We'll go to maybe like 13. We don't really want to be undercut, though, by Albon, because this is going to be a big race here between us and Albon. 44.2 laps. We'll take out 0.7 of fuel. That'll be fine. Goodbye, Will. You caused nothing but chaos. Exactly as intended, really. Exactly as intended. It spiced up the career mode, didn't it? What do you guys think? Do we lower the wing a little bit? I think we do. I'm going to go 3 clicks down, both front and rear wing. Right, we go there, guys. Nice, easy one stop for the finale. I'd still very much like to be in P2, so we're not in the middle of a DRS train. Then we can hopefully attack from there. Nailed it that time. 0.1. That's a lot more like it. A lot more like it. Come on, then. Final race of the RNG My Team career mode. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Final race. Oh, no. Oh, we had the launch and we got wheel spin. We were up alongside Albon. Okay. Got shoved off there. Down to 4th. Not an ideal start. Still ahead the Ferrari, though, crucially for the constructors. Not an ideal start there, though, at all. It's such a shame. We almost gained a position off the start for probably the first time this season. Bit of contact thereafter as well. Perez turning on us and kind of almost forcing us alongside Russell because he was turning on us so hard. But everybody survives. No harm done. So hopefully less wings and slightly lower AI difficulty will allow us to actually overtake in this race. There's a lot to unravel yet. Oh, bit of a slide there from Perez. That going to give us the impetus? I don't think it quite is. I don't think we're going to be that quick in a straight line. We are going to be standing that DRS train. Looks like Albon is going to be able to get away in the lead. Let's hope he doesn't get away too far. Because I do really want to end this season and this series on a win. That's the dream. Come on, let's have a good middle sector here. I want to try and nail him ASAP. I don't want to be sat behind them. I don't want to let Albon get away. 100% ERS. Saves a bit too much. We'll go for it from now. Fortunately, Perez is going to get DRS, and we are just too far back to get him on this straight. Oh, it's so fast in this straight, dude. We use so much ERS. We do not want to finish the final race of the series off the podium. Ideally, not even off the top step of it, but Albon is currently running away a little bit. Ideal road through there. Look at them on the exits, man. They got such a light car. They just jump away from me on the exits. I can get so close to them on the exits. They just fly. Bit of ERS just to get a bit close to them because you never know if they end up battling. I want to try and capitalise if I can. Perez, is he going to have a go here? He's going to be close. He's going to be close. You going to go for it? No. Oh, Russell's gone deep. Let's take the position. I was worried he was going to turn into us there, but he does avoid it. And we take the position. Huge. Just ends up behind us. I'll need to watch that one back. He just probably just locks up, does he? Yeah, he just locks up a little bit. Goes a little bit deep. Oh, that was close. That was close. Him turning back on us there just about avoids us. Very sharp turn back, but we just had to go for it. No longer in a DRS train though, guys. We can just get the straight DRS over Perez and hopefully sneak past him somewhere and get after Albon. I feel like we have got more pace. I'm definitely too far back to get him here, but the DRS will draw him closer. Maybe down to turn 3, possibly. Just so fast in a straight, dude. That's deep. Almost done George Russell there. An absolute joke how fast they are in the straights. We've got pretty low wings. What was it? 13, 10 wings? Yeah, even with DRS open, we just can't make the impact. I wonder if they've got a more powerful DRS system, possibly. Yes, nice. Good start. Let me just jump off that turn. They're lighter cars, but... Oh, hello. That wake me up, woke me up. How do we get past these guys? I think we've just got to save up ERS, just absolutely go for it. We'll do that next lap. Go flag. Got our signs. No longer in Ferrari, of course. I think it might be Alfa Romeo in this career mode. Doesn't really matter. Okay, are we a little bit closer? We should use all of our ERS this lap. See if we can get somewhere near him, because right now, it's a pathetic feeling. No, I tried to brake late. I wish you washed right into the dirty air in turn 1. So difficult to get it turned through there. Wouldn't be able to overtake anyway because of the yellow flag. Tell you what, we're not actually falling back from Albon, to be fair. I'm not desperate to get past him. Whoa. Maybe we'll spill on the exit. A little bit deep again. Oh, we get a warning. Oh, God. I'm glad Perez has got a similar pace to Albon. I'll be very frustrated otherwise. Combination of there, light cars on the corner exits and the dirty air, which is just enough to keep your arm's length. Means I can't really get near him right now, but a bit closer this time. Okay, we're closer than we have been, not by much. Is it enough? Is it enough? Classic AI turning in, but we managed to make it stick there, guys. Aggressive move, but that move was always on in that turn. Look at that. They just don't know when to give up. They just crank on the lock. They don't know when to give up. That was a good move, that. Good move. Shame about the contact, but I couldn't do much about that. Right, let's hope we try and pull away now. It's 8/10 already. Oh, my God. Rear's overheated on me. That was a big, big moment. I'm amazed that wasn't bigger. It should have been a spin, frankly. I could have even been out of the race from that one. That was big. That was big. Oh, wide. Oh, sliding around again. Now I'm going a bit quicker through the corners. I'm pushing a bit harder. It's causing the rears just to get a touch hotter, and it's just enough for them to overheat and give me less grip. Well, they're just going off. What's going on? Right. Let's see what sort of lap times we can do now. We just closed out the gap down to Albon, ideally. 2 laps till we're going to stop. AI, so the AI might stop this lap. That was the default strategy. To stop this lap, which does seem quite early. Let's have a clean lap. We're on a fully clean lap. Idiot. Idiot. Just trying to push a little bit too hard through there. Oh, good. DRS is offline. It's quite handy though, because we haven't actually got it right now. And that'll be fixing. I think it's, can't remember the range, 5 to 15 minutes or something. Okay, they do start to box. I'm not going to box just yet, especially with that DRS fault now. Everybody behind boxes as well. Okay, so I've picked up this one. This might be our in lap. Yeah, they're going to be behind Alonso with mediums, Coulthard with mediums. There's a Red Bull coming. Pushing through Verstappen. Not a huge amount of traffic go around. Perez has got some traffic. Let's see, is Verstappen on mediums? Verstappen is on mediums. They'll be held up by Verstappen's pace anyway for quite a while. So I think we stay out, give ourselves some fresher tyres towards the end. Until we drop out the mid-8s, we're going to stay out. Watch ERS though, I'm rinsing it a bit. Deep. Oh! That is not what I needed. 15.7 seconds to Albon. We keep an eye on it now, but that is not what I needed. Stupid idiot, man. Stupid. Have a lock up. Not losing a crazy amount to Albon. I feel like we need to run extra long now with that penalty. We lost 4/10 over the last half lap. And they are still gaining on me, so I think I'll probably box this lap. Don't want to lose too much. So we're going to go mediums. Yeah, brand new mediums. Probably stayed out of touch too long there, but I was thinking we could get away with it. Okay. We'll certainly still be behind Albon. I'm hoping we'll be ahead of Perez, but I don't think we will. I think we stayed out of touch too long to be ahead of Perez. Surprised at the gap between Albon and Perez, though. Maybe we'll be alright. Maybe we'll be alright. DRS is still offline, by the way. Might be able to stay ahead of Perez here. This will be huge. It's going to be close on our outside. Can't go flat. Oh. Wall's coming up fast. He got DRS. No, he hasn't. We're ahead. We're ahead. We know didn't lose a single position there. Lovely. Lovely. Right. Let's do it. We've got a few laps fresher tyres now than our rivals, which is looking like an advantage we needed because we were very, very much struggling against them. Bit worried about him sending it there. It's quite hard to see the proximity arrows with the overlay I've got at the bottom. I don't know if we can. I think we need help with a safety car now, to be honest. We need to gain 9 seconds on Albon. I don't think his tyres are going to go off enough for that to become a reality. Albon's just too damn fast. He's having one of those dominant weekends. He's had a number of them this season, and that's what's caused him to be world champion. Love to get my DRS range and start running away. Albon's at a 7.6. What's this lap for us? It's a good one. Oh, he's actually got traffic. He has got the traffic. 7.7. He has got severe traffic right now, though. Oh, he's alongside Alonso. He gets through traffic so cleanly as well. That's the other thing. Love to get Perez that DRS range. Come on. Gonna be close. PB first sector for me. They're good on the exit. Are they good enough? No, they're not. He doesn't get DRS. Huge. Perez is no longer in DRS range. Need some drama to come across Albon. I think as we've needed for most of the season to nerf him in some way. And he hasn't got past our teammate though. My instructions to the team right now would be to leave DC out there because he's not going to score any points anyway. Let him hold up Albon a bit. Let's try and get this race win, but unfortunately you can't do that sort of thing in this game. Awesome if you could. And our teammate boxes gives Albon DRS just before he does. It did cost him a bit of time, I think. Everyone's going to come in. Last lap of the race. Don't mind if I do. 7.5. I think we've got AI about right this race. It's either Albon or McLaren. It's just genuinely just a little bit broken this season. I don't know where they've got this sort of pace from. It shouldn't be this quick. Kind of disappointed that his teammate is Latifi, because Latifi hasn't been doing quite the same. That's because it's Latifi. Schumacher, lap traffic. Let's hope he gets out of the way quite soonish. B Schumacher. Good man. Moving up a little bit, but I can complain about him getting out of the way. Gaining on him, but not by nearly enough. Even without the penalty, I don't think we're gaining enough. We're on to win the Constructors' Championship though, guys. That's what's important. I wanted to round out this series with a win, and it's not over yet, but Constructors is what's the most important, and we are on to do that. That was actually a really good place to let me go. It could cost me any time that. Other than just put me off very slightly. As I said, I'm pretty sure the AI isn't too high. The Albon is just an absolute machine. Clerk catching Perez as well. If Clerk overtakes Perez, he might be able to catch us. This isn't even over for P2, let alone P1. He's catching 2 cars with traffic now. You never know what's going to happen. I'm sweating so much as well, by the way. It's so hot in here. A flag? That's not him, is it? I think it's... Oh, it's nothing. Oh, it was just someone so numb getting flags. They just slowed down so much that it gave a yellow flag. Just not gaining on him, unfortunately. Have not got his pace. Have not got his pace. Having to sweat like mad just to be quicker than Perez and Leclerc, let alone Albon. So maybe the AI is a touch high still. I don't know how it's still high. We're on 100 AI. Surely it can't still be too high, but this is great evidence as to why we're no longer continuing on with the RNG career mode. Alright, Perez starting to catch us now. We need to get head down again. We start to lose some time. We start to chill out a bit too much. Definitely need to hold up here. Should go left and give you some room. He does. They both do. Oh, Perez Street. Does, then doesn't, then does. Yellow flag. Safety car would be lovely about now. Oh, some contact behind. That will cost the cars behind loads. We knew that's happening in front of Albon. Cost him, well, they're still ahead. Oh my god, that's cost him so much. That's cost him over a second. Why couldn't that happen with Albon? Not that matters, I don't think I've got his pace anyway. Right, come on, give us a safety car. Give us a safety car. Spice up the race. Oh, oh, oh! The clock went off behind. What happened there? He didn't just go off. He did a full 360. Wow, Ferrari's race weekend. It's absolutely in the mud. Absolutely in the mud. Norris did the exact same thing. It's happened at a convenient time for the race where he actually doesn't even lose any positions, just loses some time. Oh, I forgot about the 3-second typo to Perez, by the way. Completely forgot about that because it just doesn't really matter too much. It's only really the win I wanted. But all the, you know, P2 or P3 doesn't make a big difference to my season at all. Don't get wrong, I'll try for P2 now, I've realised that. But I just forgot to factor that in. Normally there's about half a second lap in it between my chill mode and my push mode. That's not good. Kind of glad Leclerc had his spin because I think he was looking like he was going to get past Perez at some point. And he'd be a bit quicker than Perez, I think, and we'll be able to bring the fight to us a bit more. Touch wide. Better lap, should be back into the 7s this lap with lots of ERS to fill into the line. Yeah, 7.7. Now, what I do want is fastest lap. I'll be disappointed if I don't get fastest lap. I've got it right now, but we're on a fastest lap streak at the moment. We've had every single fastest lap. Hey, Mag, please. Oh, he does in the end. Just about lets me go. I'm going to recharge and go for it next lap. Let's concentrate on that, because I would love to get 10 fast laps in a row. 4 seconds now for Perez. We have managed to get the hammer down a little bit, pull out the gap. Their tyres will be a bit more worn than mine, but almost reached the point as well where the game will not throw a safety car. Remember, the game won't throw a safety car for the last, I don't know what it is, I think it's about 3 laps. Right, this next lap, we're going to do the fastest lap. Cars are not as fresh as they once were, but the fuel is lighter. Come on, let's do it. Bit deep. Pushing a bit too hard on the brakes. Not a bad lap all in though. If we're confident enough to enable ERS too early around that corner. Deep in the final turn. It's not the mistake we needed, but hopefully we've got a good enough exit. Lots of ERS used once again. Is it enough? 0.5, half a tenth. Okay, half a tenth. We recharge again for a lap. I think we've just about got that time in us, but it is going to need one hell of a lap. Come on, fastest lap. Let's do it. No. Push too hard there. Try to get too much on the power, cause a bit of wheel spin. I'll let Perez get a little bit too close, but we're recharging ERS, so we'll be able to put it out again this next lap. The tyre's too far gone now, almost 40%. Back down to 3.3 for Perez. I probably backed off a little bit too much that last lap. All wrong. I think the tyres have gone off a little bit, to be honest. They're not quite giving me the grip I want. I'm going to keep pushing, but I'm not going to use all my ERS. Deep. Yeah, I think the tyres just gone off a little bit now, which means the AI's tyres also have, so hopefully they won't be able to steal a fast lap anyway, it won't matter. I think we had that one opportunity to get fast lap, might even get traffic on this next lap anyway. As long as it doesn't cost us P2, it doesn't matter. Perez will be quick on this final lap as well. We need to not lose less than 9 tenths and also navigate this traffic on the final lap. It's going to get spicy. Last lap of the RNG career mode. Yeah, I think front tyre's just gone off a little bit. I'm just not able to get turned into turn 1. Up to 4 seconds now. Let's hope that's enough. Let's hope this traffic gets out of the way pretty soon as well. Not going to do it here though. I wanted to get out of the way up the hill really, but he's not going to do that. That's a shame. Doesn't matter anymore, and I went a bit deep anyway. Didn't help us much, that traffic. Didn't really hinder us anyway, though. It should still be P2. Not a bad lap, that. It's going to be enough for P2, guys. Not a bad lap. I don't think it'll improve the fast lap, but Albon doesn't beat it anyway, so I don't think anyone else will be able to. It is going to be P2 for the finale. Not the win I wanted, unfortunately. But it's not bad. We qualified P5. AI was definitely still too high again in that final round. Albon has just been a beast. That race sums up the season. Barring a few bottle jumps for me, that's what we've seen all season long. Albon absolutely dominating, despite not having the best car on paper. Smashing the rest of the AI by so much. It does mean we win the Constructors' Championship. I think I could show you the screen from here. I'm a bit worried about it breaking because there is a bug. And there we go. We get a trophy. We get a trophy. The RNG Racing team, it did end up being a championship year this year, guys. Not the championship I wanted. We win the Constructors by about 35 points. Not a huge margin in the Constructors either, to be honest. Our teammate was beating us for most of the season as well on points. Managed to overtake him over the last few races as he must have had a tired old engine, but that's the end results of the season. I do manage to get those 10 fastest laps in a row. Shame we couldn't finish up with 4 wins in a row. But as I said, to be honest, that is the perfect example of what we've seen all season long. Albon has been unstoppable this season. We're not going to do a season 4. We will have a new series, which will be coming out very, very soon. But yes, what we're going to do is we are just going to save as many upgrades as we can with those 14,000 resource points. Just to see where we would have been. Contract renewal. 11 mil, we should be able to renew with our teammate. Obviously, he had a great season. It would be a no-brainer to renew him, so we would do that. Cool, he signed. Just to highlight, though, before we finish the season, that is where we ended up in the RNG table. So let's run through it all. Season 1, we started obviously down there with a sort of light blue line. And struggled a lot at Season 1 because of the RNG wheel. We did close in on the leaders, though, which is positive, but the whole pack was just closing up. Season 2, look how close that is. In fact, that's actually ridiculous how close that is. Season 3, though, once again, just dropped down a little bit. McLaren had a great upgrade for Season 1. They had the best car very briefly. Then the upgrades started coming, and we started getting the ultimate upgrades in. And then by Baku, we had the joint best car. And then from there, we never looked back. Baku, Canada. And then from Silverstone, we had the best car for a couple of races. Then the same car for a few races, and then the best car again. And look at McLaren. McLaren only very briefly had the best car. Race 1 and 2, that's the only races they had the best car. Yeah, Alex Albon was able to absolutely dominate the season. Look at the end there, look. All 4 of those teams should be about the same pace. Yeah, Albon has managed to absolutely dominate. Let's have a look what the start of Season 4 would look like performance-wise. I think with saving that many upgrades, we should gain an advantage over the AI. Wow, okay. That's a big drop. But, to be fair, the AI have saved a lot more than I realised. So, are you telling me that we had 14,000 resource points to save some upgrades, and the AI still managed to, the Red Bull at least, still managed to save more than me? Nuts. Utterly nuts. But still, guys, we would have started Season 4 with the best car. I'm pretty sure it would end up being a pretty dominant season. We'd probably quite quickly get those upgrades back. The facilities now are obviously much better than they once were. 34 mil as well to spend on new facility upgrades if we were going to do it. So, to be fair, not as dominant as I expected to be at the start of Season 4. But, yeah, we are going to end it there, guys. That is it from the RNG Racing series. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I always try to come up with a little bit more unique ideas. Don't like to do what everyone else does and just try my best because it just gets a bit too sweaty, a bit too silly. So I've enjoyed it. We've got something new coming very soon, though. F1 23 presumably comes out in probably about May time, I'm guessing. May, June time. So we've got a bit of time before the launch of the next game. So we can squeeze in one more series, probably one more season. I'll leave a view to figure out what that's going to be, guys. Look out for that, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching the series, guys. Bye-bye.